doesn't love a good soccer kit? You know, I kind of made it a habit to make sure I buy a new MLS jersey for every new MLS stadium that I visit. And for that reason, I've kind of started to build up a pretty good collection. I mean, it's not like This Week in MLS. I'm pretty sure that dude has a jersey from every single MLS team at this point. All of Eli.
Now, believe it or not, there are some jerseys that neither myself nor This Week in MLS own. Some jerseys that we'll never get our hands on. I guess you can call these the hidden treasures of Major League Soccer. So let's take a look at the jerseys that aren't so mainstream. Now, okay, the parlay kits, the MLS All-Star kits, yeah, they're cool and all. They do only wear them once a year, but I'm not counting them because they are big sellers. A lot of people own these jerseys, so I can't really call them rare. I'm trying to show you what you maybe haven't seen yet before. Now, disclaimer, these are just the jerseys that I've uncovered online, and there's a good chance I missed a few. So if I did, please let me know in the comments. 2008 Real Salt Lake green jerseys. Yeah, RSL in green.
What?
Weird, right? From what I've read online, these were only worn once during a US Open Cup game against the San Jose Earthquakes, which happened to fall on Earth Day. Okay, so wearing green on Earth Day, that idea makes sense. But what doesn't make sense to me is why is Chris Wingert's jersey not match the rest of the team? Seriously, look at it. It's a different style. I actually can't believe he was allowed to play in a different jersey considering how strict they usually are on these things. Overall, it's a bit weird, but I can get behind an Earth Day jersey. It's not horrible, but it's also definitely no victory gold. Seriously, when are they bringing that back? 2009 Toronto FC pink kit. Yeah, you thought Inter Miami was the first team to rock pink? Nope. That was actually Toronto FC, who sported these special pink jerseys for 2 games in 2009. The money raised for selling these jerseys went to the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation, which is a great cause. Now, we've seen a lot of teams do special jerseys for breast cancer awareness, or the aforementioned Earth Day, autism awareness, etc. But usually these special jerseys are just changing the numbers or the sponsor of the jersey to match the color of the cause. It's cool that Toronto did the whole jersey, even if I think it's a pretty ugly jersey overall. I don't know, pink and gray with a white sponsor, black shorts, it just doesn't do it for me. But still, great cause. They should do something like this again. 2007 DC United and Houston Dynamo maroon kits. Another set of jerseys that went towards raising money for a cause. Both DC United and the Houston Dynamo played a game wearing a special maroon jersey, which honored the victims of the Virginia Tech massacre back in April of that year. I can't speak for sure on DC United, but I do know that for the Houston Dynamo, they only made 18 total jerseys, which the players wore, and then were auctioned off after the game, meaning this might be the rarest jersey of all. I imagine they probably did something similar for DC. Here's the weird part. I can only find pictures of the DC jersey online. I cannot find a full jersey pic for Houston. I know it exists because I distinctly remember watching this game on TV because they played the Fire. I even remember the broadcaster saying, "Don't adjust the TV setting, that is indeed the Dynamo." I'm sorry, I wish I could find a pic online, but I've searched everywhere and I just can't. 2004 Chicago Fire yellow jersey. Believe it or not, this is not the first or even the second time Chicago wore a yellow jersey. It's actually their 3rd time. They first wore yellow in 1999. I can't find any real pictures online. The only reason why I know it was a thing is this poster of Chicago Fire jerseys. And yeah, also turns out they had a red and white striped jersey in 1999. What is that? I don't remember that. God, I could probably make a whole video on rare Fire jerseys. 2001, they also had a yellow jersey, but I'll get back to that later. For now, let's look at 2004. The Chicago Fire partnered up with Monarcas Morelia of Liga MX and released a yellow jersey, which included the Morelia badge and Morelia colors. Yeah, 2 badges on a jersey, that's kind of weird. And some partnership guys. Hey, where was the red Morelia jersey? I never saw that. It was only used for Open Cup games and friendlies. Overall, I do think it looks nice, minus the 2 badges thing. But yeah, kind of a weird partnership if you really think about it. However, they weren't the only team to partner up with Liga MX, because we also have the 2006-2007 FC Dallas blue and yellow jersey. Yup, they partnered up with sister club Tigres of Liga MX. Now, what's worse than having 2 badges on your jersey? How about only having 1 badge, but it not even being your own? Yeah, they replaced the FC Dallas Bull with the Tigres T. I'm sorry, but that is ridiculous, Dallas. Like, have a little bit of pride in your colors and your badge. Now, apparently, I'm not the only person that hates this one, because back in 2018, FC Dallas fan site thirddegree.net hosted a fan survey of all the FC Dallas jerseys, and by an overwhelming majority, this came in last place. I'd say that's well-deserved. 2001 NASL Tribute Jerseys. These make a little more sense to me than the Liga MX jerseys, because MLS was still really young, and these NASL teams, while they were no longer around, they did have more history at the time than MLS. The Metro Stars and Tampa Bay Mutiny both wore NASL-style throwback jerseys when they played each other. Metro Stars rocking the Cosmos' iconic white and green, while the Mutiny wore green and yellow of the Rowdies. Oh yeah, remember when I said Chicago had a second yellow jersey? Well, in 2001, they honored the Chicago Sting. Honestly, I think if you're a new league, you should probably just focus on your own history rather than that of a league that went under decades ago. But these jerseys, they were fine. I get the appeal to them. Okay, and now we move on to the rarest jerseys of them all. Jerseys so rare, they were never even worn on the field. Let me explain. At one point, these jerseys were supposed to be used, but then things changed. And because of extenuating circumstances, they had to be locked away forever. Brace yourselves, because you're not supposed to see these. Chivas USA black jersey. Oh, Chivas USA, may you rest in peace. If you remember, Chivas USA was bought by MLS, and because they couldn't find another buyer, they ultimately folded the team after the 2014 season. Now, not a lot is known about this particular jersey, but I do have a theory. You see, the process of making jerseys takes a long time. Like the 2023 jerseys that we're going to see next season, they're probably already almost done. I know, weird to think about, but it's the truth. Now, I believe this jersey was made before the official announcement came of their demise. Notice the MLS badge on the sleeve. 2015 was the first year they used this new shield design. And unfortunately for Chivas, they never made it to 2015. A monochromatic all-black jersey. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but there's not much to this one. It's almost as if it's minimal effort. Like, maybe MLS knew that Chivas was going under, but because they're still under contract by Adidas, they put pressure on the league to have a jersey ready just in case someone did buy. So, this is what they came up with, knowing no one would really see it until it got leaked. 2006 Metro Stars jerseys. This one is interesting because the Metro Stars rebranded to Red Bull just a few weeks before the start of the 06 season. But a full home and away Metro Stars kit was revealed and available to the public. In fact, when teenage wonder boy Josie Altidore was drafted, he wasn't drafted by the Red Bulls, he was actually technically drafted by the Metro Stars. This was the first year that MLS had its jersey deal with Adidas, and this was going to be the first year of New York rocking Adidas. They still had the trademark Metro Stars red and black stripes, but they seemed to phase out the gold trim on this jersey. The Metro Stars logo on the front was outlined in red for the first time, and the stripes have this weird, almost blurry design. I don't know, it's okay, I guess. The away jersey is probably even more rare, because I don't know if I've ever seen anyone wear this before. White with red and black trim, kind of generic, but also kind of cool to think back on. And finally, I think I'm going to break some hearts with this one, but we end in the Bay Area with the 2006 San Jose Earthquakes home jersey. This was supposedly going to be the jersey they would be wearing had they not relocated to Houston before the season started. Interesting to note, notice the wave pattern on the side. Doesn't that look a little familiar? Yeah, kind of like the 2006 Dynamo jerseys. Not exactly the same because of the sleeve, but similar enough. Apparently, they were also supposed to get new away jerseys, but I could not find any pictures of those online, so I don't know if they actually existed. Given that it was the Dynamo that eventually won MLS Cup in 2006, who knows? Maybe if they didn't relocate, we would be seeing the Earthquakes wearing this jersey, hoisting the cup. All right, there it is, rare jerseys. Always wanted to make this video. Glad I finally did. If you did like the video, please leave a like, and if you're a fan of MLS or just curious to find out more about the league, please subscribe. Thank you to everyone subscribed to my Patreon. It really does mean the world to me that you are helping support me and helping me chase my dream. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Verteidige den Fluss.